now it is time for us to get into our dishonorable mentions. These are stories or people that caught our attention this week that deserve a call out either for their good or for their stupid. Tre'vell, you want to start?
Sure. I just have one honorable mention. This past Monday, obviously y'all know we record on Tuesdays and the episode comes out on Thursdays. But on the Monday that just passed, I had the opportunity to be in Washington, D.C. for the Trans Prom, which was a demonstration organized by a group of 4 young people, teens and preteens. And it was a prom outside of the Capitol. There was dancing, there was speeches, there was, photo booths. And then we marched from that side of the Capitol to the steps of the Supreme Court. Did a little chanting there. It was a wonderful experience to be a part of, to support these young trans folks, especially during this time in which we are going through this legislative assault that is targeting, in particular, trans women and girls and other trans youth. And so that was wonderful. If you are interested in hearing more about what that was like, you can check out Tuesday's episode of What a Day, Tuesday, May 23rd's episode of What a Day, in which I had my little microphone, this very microphone right here, and my Zoom recorder, taking it back to grad school, interviewing people,
Come on.
on the sidewalk and whatnot. I said, my God, today, this is why I left those days far behind. But it was a lot of fun, and super honored to be able to be there. Shout out to those 4 young people, as well as Chase Strangio at the ACLU, who, helped them organize and make it all happen. That's it for me.
Nice. I want to give a shout out to Rupaul Andre Charles, who we have. We've actually done a full episode on Rupaul. But if you haven't seen it, Ru is on the latest edition of Architectural Digest's Open Door, and baby, that house is just. If you're into Open Door on Architectural Digest, check out RuPaul's new episode. It is amazing. What?
I was just about to say, if you think the Beverly Hills or the West High, whatever house that is great, I just imagine the one that's in Montana or wherever the activity is taking place, reportedly. I just wonder,
I could just feel a fracking comment coming. I just knew that was like nearby.
No, but it is a gorgeous home.
Oh,
it is a gorgeous home.
It is. Whew. Yes. Okay. I also want to give a mention to the writer's strike. I've been trying to figure out how I feel about this and how to talk about it. But like something that's been irking me about the writer's strike lately is that we see SAG-AFTRA, my guild, going and the Directors Guild going up into their negotiations. And like, I don't hear enough conversation about diversity, equity, and inclusion in the demands that are being made of the studios and of the networks. And I would just like to see us having a little bit more conversation about that, because it seems like the reckoning's over, right? Like we see Black executives and Black creatives losing their deals and getting fired and getting laid off. Black and brown and other marginalized folks, right, that have been like kind of the last hired in more recent years. And we see those jobs being eliminated. We see those deals going away and suspended. And so my concern is that whenever this deal is done, the studios have put themselves in the position to be able to say, oh, well, we have to suspend these deals. We have to get rid of these executives because of the strike. Oh, because of the strike. But like, we're on the strike because of y'all, right? And so I'm concerned about the ways that we're going to see less Black film and television coming out in the years to come. And I would bet, if there is data that is tracking it, and I know that there is from UCLA, that we're going to see a decrease in some of those numbers. So I just would like to say to the folks that are out there fighting for this, I think it would be important that we pay attention to the ways that Black and brown and disabled and differently abled and queer folks and all of the different people that are underneath the umbrella of marginalized communities, how they're being represented in those negotiations.